You know how we giving it up. It's your boy Jumpout L.O, man. You tuned in to Check Your Mental, where we discuss mental health awareness. Man, you know what I noticed, bro? You know, everybody always talk about weed is the gateway drug, and weed leads to other things. But sitting here talking with the fellas, we thinking trauma. Trauma is the gateway drug, because you use the weed to try to escape some type of trauma. Well, at first, I didn't know I was trying to escape anything. You know what I mean? At first, I'm thinking I just like how it feels. I like because it's making me calm, or I ain't thinking about nothing. But think about it. You're not thinking about whatever was bothering you. So you were trying to escape some type of trauma. Well, for me, I was trying to escape some type of trauma. And then as the traumas kept happening, because in the hood, you continuously go through trauma. It's not just one trauma. It's going to be a dead man one day, a shooting the next day, a robbery, a car accident, whatever. It's a bunch of things happening in the hood all day, every day. So the trauma keeps going. So instead of now coping with the weed might not do nothing to you no more. Now you just like, that's it, man, because you're dealing with more stuff now. So now the weed's not doing nothing. So you might jump to something else. You might drink and smoke. You might drink and smoke a cigarette. You might drink, smoke, and now you're doing the liquor and the weed, and you might be even smoking cigarettes. All because what? You're trying to escape reality. You're trying to escape the present moment. You want to be buzzed all the time. You don't want to feel normal. Like what's wrong with being sober? You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I don't judge nobody that does anything, because that's the way for you to cope. That's what you're doing to cope. And unfortunately for us, they don't inform us about therapy. They don't tell us about talking to a psychiatrist, or I don't know which one is it. The one that I think psychiatrists, right? The ones that don't prescribe medicine, a psychiatrist, right? So they don't tell us about talking to a psychiatrist. They don't tell us about getting to the root of our traumas, what is causing this pain that we're trying to escape. So in the hood, what we know drugs. Let's go get that. So for me, again, as I kept experiencing more and more pain, I kept trying other things. Then it went from liquor, then I started trying pills now. Because now the pills made me, I really ain't thinking about nothing. I'm in another world now. So it's like, as I kept going through things, again, my drug use just kept growing and growing and growing, because I just kept trying to escape reality. Like, I just felt that being in the present moment was just that bad, you know? And I didn't understand why. Why am I trying to escape this shit? Like, it's not even that bad to live. And now at 34, now it's like, now that I'm starting to live, because it's like, I understand that it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault that I reacted and did all that. I had mad trauma. The shit that we normalize. Y'all ever think about this, right? Y'all ever think about this? I bet you think it's normal to go to a funeral every year, or that somebody died, or that your friend got shot, or that you know somebody got. I'm pretty sure that you done normalized that shit. That shit ain't fucking normal. But for us to cope, we have to normalize this shit. We have to normalize violence. You know what I'm saying? We have to normalize this shit so we can feel normal. We normalize drug use, bro. It becomes a norm. I remember it was a point in my life I needed to be high to go anywhere. It wasn't fun if I wasn't high. I was missing out on life. When I started taking E-pills, it used to make me feel invincible. So I felt like superpower. So it just gave me a sense of like, nah, can't nobody do nothing to me. I'm untouchable. So if I had anything in my mind that day, I was gonna do it. If I said, yo, I'm gonna sell out. I ain't going home till I finish this. It gave me that boost of confidence. And in reality, that confidence is something that you have within you, but you haven't digged that out. So you feel like the drug is doing that. But that's all really you. All that should be really all you. It just might enhance that, whatever you're feeling. It just enhances the feeling. You know what I'm saying? It makes you feel different. But all that is really you, the shit that you always wanted to do. It gives you that extra push to do it. So for me to be outside, it made me like I felt like a point like I needed the pill to be violent. Because my normal state, I'm not a violent person. You know what I'm saying? So, but in the streets, you gotta be violent. So to me, to be in that state, I wanted to become violent. So now I gotta be violent. So I gotta be in that state of mind. Let me pop this pill. So it's like, man.
You gotta numb yourself, right?
Yeah. It gotta be numb. It's like, imagine, I've been to a funeral ever since, I've been to a funeral every year since 2005, I think. Or since 2004, maybe. I've been to a funeral every year. Some years, multiple. So you know the type of trauma I've been involved, bro. I've been to baby funerals, to grown people funerals, to old people funerals, like to bro. So it's like I had to take I had to alleviate this because I didn't know that therapy existed. So for me to cope was the drugs. The drugs helped me cope. So it's like when we go back to saying what is it? What's the name is a gateway drug? Trauma's the gateway drug. I lost my train of thought for a second. When we say that, it's like that's a fucking fact. That's a fact. Because it's like now that I'm sitting here talking and just thinking about it, like, yo, I just kept trying to escape something. I just kept trying to escape reality of whatever I was going through. It wasn't really the drug. It was just me trying to escape. So think about how many people are trapped trying to escape reality right now. Take care of your traumas. Handle your traumas. Don't run from them. You know, they teach us to escape our traumas. They teach us to run away from them. But now we gotta face them. We gotta face these demons, man. It can't overpower your life. Your life matters. So look for therapy. Seek for help. Seek for knowledge of self. You know, learn you. Learn what bothers you, what doesn't bother you, everything about you. And your life will start to get better. That's not the solution to everything, because I don't got the solution to life. But it's a start on healing. So you tuned in with Check Your Mental. It's your boy Jumpout L.O. You know we giving it up. And make sure you get the dope merch, man. Check Your Mental hats. You got to keep the lights on. You got to keep us funded. Like we do this on our own. Can you help us? Please. You know we giving it up, man. It's a UDM network, man. Uncommon Digital Media. Tune in. We hot in this studio right now. Doing it for y'all. Y'all stay blessed.